The combined driver from Wow Factories is not your typical bit driver. It combines an ultra-smooth 60-tooth ratchet, an 8-step torque clutch, and an innovative bit system, all wrapped in a futuristic package that feels more like a lightsaber than a tool. Wow Factories is a startup focused on sustainable, innovative design, and it's really cool to see them swinging for the fences in their first release. This is very much a buy-it-for-life kind of tool, which means it comes at a premium price. So the question is it really worth it? They sent me a pre-production prototype to test, so I'll walk you through all the features so you can decide for yourself. Overall, the driver is 10 inches or 250 millimeters long and weighs 9.66 ounces or 275 grams. It's definitely a full-size driver, but the balance is excellent and it feels very natural in hand. The combined driver is smartly designed and really well built. With the bit installed, the shaft is 5 inches or 125 millimeters long and very slim, making it excellent for tight spaces and recessed fasteners. The prototype shaft is smooth, but the production version will add knurling for a better grip when finger turning during precision work. At the bottom are 2 stacked rounded metal rings that honestly remind me of a Van de Graaff generator in a science museum. I half expect lightning to shoot out of these things. The front ring controls ratchet direction, while the second ring enables or disables the torque clutch. Embedded in the handle is a metal slider that adjusts torque from 1 to 8 Newton meters, and at the back there's a metal spinner cap. This thing feels like alien technology compared to a typical bit driver like the Klein 14-in-1. They're about the same length, but the Klein's handle is a bit bulkier because of the integrated bit storage. The Klein's about 2 inches lighter at 7.45 ounces or 21 grams, but it lacks a ratchet or torque clutch, has a much thicker bit adapter, is really rattly. It's not really an apples to apples comparison, but I wanted to show something that you might be more familiar with. Let's talk about the features and construction in a little more detail. The front ring changes the ratchet direction and the center position locks it out. Like most ratchets, you turn the ring opposite the direction you want to drive it. I personally prefer the setup that the Vera 838 uses, where this is reversed. But since you're not finger spinning this thing constantly, it's a minor nitpick. Even on this prototype, the ratchet lockup is excellent. And they've told me it's going to be even better in production. The ratchet itself is buttery smooth and incredibly satisfying to use. It's clicky, precise, premium, and has almost no wobble or slop. Compared to my Vera ratchets, there's really no comparison. The lack of backdrag is really impressive. I've never seen a ratchet free spin like this, and apparently the final version will be even smoother. Inside the ratchet, instead of using a single 60-tooth gear, it uses 2 stacked offset 30-tooth gears with 8 pawls to distribute load. It also means you only need to turn this 6 degrees to click it, which is perfect for tight spaces. This design allows the mechanism to handle up to 60 Newton meters of torque, which is far more than you could ever apply by hand. You need serious leverage to get anywhere near that limit. You can remove the rear spinner cap and use a wrench for more torque, but it's a bit awkward. I wish the wrench flat was on the shaft and a little more accessible. The shaft itself is designed to break at 22 Newton meters, so this is massively overbuilt. And they did that on purpose because they figure that it's much cheaper to replace the shaft than a broken ratchet. Brute force is great and all, but sometimes you need precision, and that's where the clutch comes in. You can select between 1 and 8 Newton meters with the metal slider and the handle. Each step gives you a nice click, and I love that they label both Newton meters and foot-pounds. I suggested that they make the slider a little more rounded and lower profile so it disappears into the grip. They're refining this and improving label clarity in the final version. This is actually the first driver I've owned with a torque clutch, and it's been fantastic for adjusting my knives, bikes, and electronics. Anywhere you want repeatable, controlled torque. The grip uses what they call a live geometry handle, which is really just a bunch of strips under compression that subtly conform to your palm. It's comfortable and grippy without feeling too squishy. At the rear is a metal palm spinner that feels great and is quite fidgety. Removing it exposes the wrench interface and is also the starting point for disassembly and servicing. As you know, I am obsessed with bit drivers, and the innovative approach they took here really caught my attention. I've complained about bulky, wobbly multi-bit drivers that can't reach recessed fasteners, and I usually prefer long, thin blades with locking holders like the Viha Centrifix. But Wow Factories solve this in a totally different way. Instead of a bulky 1/4-inch sleeve, the shaft ends in a male Torx T30, and the bits have a female T30 socket. That means they slide together tightly and are magnetically retained. This allows the shaft to be thinned way down to just 7mm thick, which is nearly half the diameter of a typical 1/4-inch bit holder at around 11mm. The result feels like a unified, long blade with zero wobble and excellent face contact. Since the magnet sits inside the bit, retention is also much stronger. Unfortunately, my prototype bits are 3D printed and not ferromagnetic. And yes, I know some of you are currently screaming, "I'll never buy proprietary bits." That's totally fair. And thankfully, you can opt out completely. The driver includes both a 1/4-inch and 4mm adapter, so you can use whatever bits you already have. Each has a set screw, so you can make sure they don't go anywhere. For me, the benefits of this system outweigh the downsides of using a proprietary system, especially because bits will be sold in sets, so you can expand over time. Honestly, I'd buy the shaft and bits alone because it's such a cool solution. The reason why I'm so excited about this bit system is instead of having to have a large set of 4-inch bits that may be very heavy and take up a lot of space, you can have one shaft and small bits, but not suffer the same penalty of a large 1/4-inch adapter. Since there isn't room for internal bit storage inside the handle, they designed a multi-bit organizer that slides over the shaft and spins freely. I like that you can slide this off and place it aside and not have the bulk of internal bit storage. To keep things organized on the go, they also include a travel case that kind of works like a travel toothbrush holder, in a good way. It has latches to keep it securely closed and is 25 centimeters or 10 inches long and 5 centimeters or 2 inches in diameter. Just keep in mind that all of these are 3D printed pre-production models, and the final version will use much better materials. My only real complaint with the combined driver is it is completely round, which looks really nice, but really likes to roll off surfaces. That's not a problem with any other screwdriver I own because they're faceted in one way or another to keep them from rolling. I flagged this issue and they said they'd look into solutions for the production version. Another major feature of this is sustainability and repairability. The production version will be made with metal injection molding, or MIM, instead of CNC machining. Produces near zero waste with 96% renewable energy. No adhesives and no toxic coatings. On top of that, the tool is designed to be user repairable with affordable replacement parts and just a few screws holding everything together. Outside of expensive tool truck brands, that's almost unheard of. This is an heirloom quality tool, and that does come at a cost. On Kickstarter, $149 gets you the combined driver, 18 bits, adapters, and case. $199 gets you the stack kit with 98 bits and a rotary base. The stack has a set of modular circular bit holders, each holding 10 bits, allowing you to carry up to 100 bits in a rotary base. This would make an incredible benchtop setup or hairbrush. For comparison, a premium setup from PB Swiss like the PB8510R and a 30-bit set puts you at around $195. For roughly the same price, the combined system gives you 68 more bits, a thinner, stronger bit interface, smoother, stronger ratchet with much less backdrag, and a built-in torque clutch. Add in the sustainability, repairability, and the really nice industrial design, and this feels like a serious challenger to leading brands like PB Swiss, Vera, Snap-on, and other high-end brands. You'll need to decide if this is right for you, but hopefully this video gives you a really good overview of what makes the combined driver unique. It's cool to see Wow Factories swinging for the fences in their first release with an innovative bit system, ultra-smooth ratchet, and torque clutch in a true buy-it-for-life tool. If you decide to back this project on Kickstarter, consider using my link down in the description or the QR code on the screen because it will help the channel. Just remember, like any crowdfunded project, there's always risk and nothing is guaranteed. Let me know down in the comments if you would back this project. I'm really curious. All right, everyone, till next time.